All right, today education will be '05 on a '05 Colorado. We're doing the starter, replacing the starter. The book calls for the removal of the intake manifold, which it's no fun. It's a pain in the butt. I can't remember if it's going out or coming in. Obviously, if it's hard going out, it's fucking harder going in. But it hits on the booster. And so I said, if I take off the alternator, because my friend in competition told me so, that's how he got to it. I listened, didn't mind it, didn't look at it no other way, which is the problem, guys. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that, ever. If sidetrack a little bit, but if you get a customer that comes in, oh, my car don't start, and I checked all the fuses are okay. You go and check the fuses. That's the first thing you're gonna check, the fuses. And guess what? It's gonna be blown. So don't ever go by anybody's word. Always double check and confirm before you start saying or doing. So now back on task. So I went and take off the alternator. Obviously, you have to take off the fan clutch and this bracket and the shroud. So guess what? We didn't even have to. In reality, you don't have to take off the alternator. Anyways, it won't even come out because I'll show you why. And well, the way I took it out was through the side here. Remove the tire, the pretty chingas, the liner, or the wheelbase chingas, and it comes out through here. The new one's already in there, so I just say, let me just make a video for anybody that needs in need of information. Here it is. All I did was, well, what we said, and I removed this ground here, which is a 15 millimeter, a 13 millimeter for the knock sensor, and the two 15 millimeters for the starter. There's a bolt on the bottom and there's a nut in the top, which is a nice thing, a very nice thing. Let me see if I can. No, I can't get in. I can't get in there. Oh, let me try. Oh yeah, I can right there. You see the stud with the nut? That stud is gonna be your guide. So that's the guy that when you go in, it's gonna be way easier, because we're not gonna be fighting to find the goddamn hole. And you can reach the nut once all this is off, because right now it's on, but once off, there's more space. You can reach the nut. If you're good with your hands, not with your eyes, you'll reach it. And yeah, just work with the back first. Obviously, you can take all this stuff out, you put it last. Just reverse your procedure, but work with the back first. Tie in the bolts, put the bottom one, put the top one, and your power and remote for the starter. The power is a 13 millimeter, and the remote's a 8 millimeter for the starter. And yeah, and when you go ahead and put this knock sensor back, just please torque it. You see that yellow notch there, that little yellow paint mark? I did that. That was my guide there, just in case, if the angle matters. I hate guessing on it, and I hate repeating, well, taking shit apart 2 times. So I just marked it so I won't be guessing, put in the same position, but torque it. The torque specs is 25 Nm or 18 foot-pounds. And it's important because if you over torque it, over tighten it, you can't over torque. Unless you don't put it right. But if you over tighten it, it's too sensitive and it's advancing when it's not supposed to. When you under tighten it, it's not as sensitive, and is when it's supposed to advance, it's not. So just torque it. It's 25 Nm or 18 foot-pounds, and I'll save you some some trouble with the engine drivability. So yeah. Oh, and I take this 10mm. There's a 10mm right here for this tube, just to give me more play. And that's it. Oh, and this right here, just take that clip off, and the wire loom will come this way. Gives you way more space in it. You really need to do that. Yeah, pretty much the tools is, well, like I said, for the starter remote is a baby nut, baby tools. For the 13mm for the power, 15mm for the ground and starter. This is a ratchet I use, the long one, so I could get those, the ground and shit. Your torque, yeah, you play 10mm, and that's pretty much it. 8mm, 15mm, 13mm extension, a ratchet just in case your electrical ratchet can't loosen it. I didn't have to use it, and that's it, pretty much. What else? Of course, you put this back, the clip's tire, 19mm for the tire, and that's it. Oh, the starter will come out through here like this. It goes in here like so. It's kind of harder with one hand. I need two, but the purpose here, the idea, what they're gonna do here is their starter is gonna go through here in the middle, right here, like so. Just find a happy spot, and it goes in and comes out. It comes out through here like so, and it goes in. That's the way I took it out, and I think that's, well, pretty much, well, the only way, because it doesn't fit through any other way. But it does come out through here, guys. If you're wondering, it does. And it's pretty, I say it'll take you an hour and a half less to do this. It took me more time because obviously I took the alternator off because the front end competition said so, and I didn't see it. Like, I always like to see where I'm gonna attack the situation. It's from the side, from the front, from the back. You have to look at it every way anyway. And yeah, but don't worry about that. I'm not afraid to show my mistakes and my fuck ups. Remember that every master was once a disaster, so I don't mind it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next, and stay busy, guys. I'll see you.